Hi guys, been asked to do a few more tutorials from people, so I thought why not, nothing else to upload, help people out, people seem to like them, so here we go, yeah. Right, this is just a little push transition that I got asked from my last video how to do. It's pretty simple really, just to give you a little preview here. It's like a little slide with motion blur, I'll play it through slowly. Right, so first off you want to make a new composition, 1280 by 720, 60 FPS. And then you want to import your first clip that you want to transition from. If you have these little PVR black bars, just change the scale to 101 and then it will get rid of them. Right, so say you get to the end of your clip, you want the transition to start there. Drag the other clip over it, oh, fail. The other clip over the top, get them in line. There's no like certain length that this should be, like the transition should be, it's just if you want it to be fast you make it keyframes closer together. I'll show you that later. Right, so then you want to make a keyframe on the first clip there. Well, you can follow along by watching, unless you're blind, guessing you're not if you're watching this. And then where you want the transition to end, on the second clip you make another keyframe. So they're both in normal, how you would normally watch it, but they're just a cut. So what you want to do is, on the first clip, you want to drag it all the way, the position all the way to the side. All the way over there. Make sure it's in line there. I think it's 645 degrees minus, makes it on the side. If you want to do it the other side, you just drag it to the other side. And then with the second clip, you drag it all the way to the other side, so it's in line again. And then there, if I play it, you'll see now that is a push transition. But yeah, that looks a bit plain and simple, not very good. So first off, you could start off by enabling motion blur just on the side, the little circle with the 4 circles fading out the side, that adds a little motion blur. And then what I do is I make a new adjustment layer, create a quick mask, I'll zoom out, grab the mask, doesn't have to be anything big, literally just like that, that'll do. It looks crap, but yeah, that's not what it's for. Then fast blur, add that, and change it to horizontal, make it 80, repeat edges, then feather the mask by pressing F will bring up the feather if you click on the layer, make that 150, take away the mask by clicking that button down there, toggle mask, and then there we go, you have a motion blur, but you'll watch that through and the blur stays in the middle. So what do you want to do? You want to change the position. When it's in the middle of the transition, keyframe position, go to the start of the transition, put it all the way to the right. When it's all the way to the left, drag it all the way to the left. Right, and then you want to cut this so there's no blur just there the whole way through the clip. So you could press Command-Shift-D on a Mac, have no idea what it is on a PC. Maybe Alt, I'm not sure. Right, so then you want to go to the middle and you want to press T for opacity, keyframe that at 100, go to the start, make it 0, go to the start again, no, go to the end I mean, make it 0. And now we see the blur builds up, pushes to the side, gaining blur, and then it loses blur when it gets to the other side. And then from that you can press P on both of your clips, it'll bring up the position keyframes. Take all of the keyframes, keyframe assistant, easy ease, and then I'll RAM preview this, finished. Obviously add colour correction, add music, add everything. I'll just mute the sound. And yeah, if there's any tutorials you want me to do, leave in the description. Not too sure whether I'm happy to do them. Right, so yeah, that should be enough. Play it through, there you go, quick transition. If you want to make it slower, drag that one that way, make that one there. Just want to make the keyframes further apart, so you want to extend the adjustment layer, drag both keyframes, go back to the middle, put that in the middle, round preview that. Should be the same transition, but slow and won't have as much blur. You might want to increase the blur. And the built-in blur down here, that works. The faster the movement that you've set with the keyframes, the more blur will be. So that if I just move that down to about there, that's going to be a ridiculous amount of blur. There, and if you drag it all the way out, there's pretty much no blur. So yeah, if you want any more tutorials, just ask, leave comment, description, PM me, not too bothered how, just say, and I'll make one. I'll probably do a few a week if you want. Alright, yeah, cheers if you could like, maybe favourite if you want, and I will see you next time.